I said that mine is a cloud sometimes. Sometimes it's always here. Sometimes it's raining very, very hard one day, and then some days it's just clear and there's nothing wrong. My mother and my father both are diagnosed with depression. So I have siblings and myself that have it, and we deal with it in different ways. I felt in school with my disorder, I could see how it affected other people, but I really didn't have an understanding of how to I guess how to get a grasp over it. You know, you just have a hard time focusing, Justin. Like, I know what you're doing and what you're trying to do, but you have just a hard time focusing. So when I guess going in high school, I didn't think I was going to graduate. I struggled a lot, like I said, with my math and just trying to get through it. Me drawing and illustrating different characters or different ideas of how I'm feeling. Let's say if the character is sitting here angry, I might draw a series of characters that might be that, even though each one is every single one is different, but I'm getting my feelings out. Some days I would, instead of doing a journal, I would draw out each frame of my day, me waking up or me just going to get some breakfast versus me writing it out, because I found out, I guess, some people with ADHD are more visual versus more, you know, better at writing than visuals. Just by, if like I say, if you're upset or angry, you could be doing something like this with the page. But now that you have this texture, take your hand and just wipe that away. Now, how does it look? Okay, now what am I going to do with that? It's forced my brain, instead of being angry, to be creative and figure out why did I do that. Then when I got into high school, my teacher realized, like, you're doing something called mixed media. And I was like, I don't even know what that is. And she was like, I know you don't know what it is, but you're doing something I can't teach you. I can help you explore it more, but I don't know what you're doing. I don't know how to help you do it, but you're doing it. So continue to do it. I found it easier, like I said, working with different textures. I guess having ADHD, you use your hands a lot, or some people use their hands, or they touch more. At work, I would sit and I'll just draw if I don't have a customer, and my associates be like, what are you drawing? And it's like, well, I'm not really doing anything. I'm just sitting here doodling. It's like, oh, wow, I can't believe it. I was like, but yeah, it's just, like I said, I'm just sitting here, just focusing. Instead of, like I said, I'm twitching or doing something else, I'm focusing on just doing that for the time being. I see other young people doing things that I'm inspired to do, but I don't have the resources or the money to do it. So I'm just like, well, I got two hands. How can I make that work with the money that I have or the resources that I have? Or what I'm trying to tell is that I am here. I'm not quiet. I'm just not saying want to be heard, but it's like I want children or people who don't get that opportunity to speak or do what they want to do, is that I'm letting you see that I have that feeling, or I have those feelings too, and this is how I express it. In all this chaos that's going on, it's like there's gotta be good. There's gotta be something great out here. That I'm focused, I'm determined to see the light out of all the darkness in the world.